Hello, I'm Debbie Bell-Hosking for FinextraTV at the Temenos Community Forum 2024 in Dublin. And I'm talking to Tony Coleman of Temenos and Keith Lynch, Red Hat. Welcome to you both.
Thank you, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Good to have you here, and I know it's been a good day so far.
Amazing day so far, yeah.
Brilliant news. Well, let's get on to our conversation. There's lots of conversations happening around us, but let's focus right now on the options that are available to banks who are considering moving to the cloud. I'll come to you first.
Sure. Well, I mean, choice is one of those fundamental tenets that Temenos has always offered our customers. And the move to cloud is no exception here. So of course, there's the move to public cloud, and these are supported stacks that we call our strategic stacks to move on Azure and AWS. And we have others, all of which is documented on our websites if you want the details. So there's the obvious ones. And then of course, there's sort of going beyond cloud into SaaS with our Temenos SaaS offering is another very solid choice. But perhaps, those that want to run it themselves, there are other options as well, including hybrid cloud and, how you can take and use all of the investments that Temenos makes in cloud and SaaS and use them in what we refer to as cloud-like deployments, which is probably a lovely place for you to talk about how we use those cloud-like deployments with OpenShift.
Yeah, so in terms of Red Hat, what we see as advantages of hybrid cloud is you have one technology stack that can run across multiple footprints. So regardless of which cloud provider you're in, if you're in Amazon, Azure, Google, or another cloud platform, or you're on-premise, you have one single technology stack. It allows you to build your app once and deploy and manage it everywhere. And that gives a lot of advantages because you don't have multiple different teams that you have to train on different technology stacks, managing different technology platforms. You effectively have one singular team and one singular set of skills and technologies, and open technologies as well, all built on open source. And you're able to run and manage your app and have choices of wherever you want to go.
And thank you, because that's interesting to hear about hybrid cloud as well. So we've heard from you individually, yourself about hybrid cloud, and Tony about options that are available. But let's now talk about the partnership between Temenos and Red Hat. If I come to you first, Tony, how would you say that your partnership helps banks migrate to the cloud? And here's the key word, successfully.
Well, successfully is the key word, isn't it? Indeed. We were just talking just before about the long-standing partnership, right back from years and years ago now, where Temenos invested in RHEL and JBoss, and even to this day, we utilize Wildfly and all those open source stacks. But the key part, as you say, is that successful migration. So for us, we treat OpenShift as a strategic platform. It's what we call our strategic tier. That means it's embedded into our SDLC. So everything that we do with a view to testing every month, every build, baked into our SDLC with OpenShift. And that means that our customers have confidence that everything that we build runs and works on OpenShift.
Thank you. And what's your input on that, would you say, in terms of your partnership?
So I've actually, this is my third TCF that I've been to. I was at TCF in Istanbul in 2015, and then I was at TCF again, presenting as part of Red Hat and the kind of evolving partnership in 2016 in Barcelona. And I'm lucky to be in Dublin, my hometown today, at my third TCF. And it's amazing to have seen the progression of the partnership from, like, if I look back 10 years ago and I think about, we were really only doing T24 and supporting that. Whereas I look to today, and we're across 4 different product lines within Temenos, where Temenos have, Red Hat certified on those stacks. So that's, Temenos Data Hub, Temenos Payments Platform, Temenos Digital Banking, and obviously Transact, which is the successor to T24. So, it's a partnership that's evolved massively. And I remember back in the day, we only had maybe, a handful of customers. Now we've got, scores of customers and growing. So it's been really good to see the partnership. As I've moved on in my career at Red Hat, it's become a really much more growing and successful partnership for our joint customers.
And that's the key word, that growth, isn't it?
Indeed.
Well, Thank you both for joining us, Tony and Keith. Lovely to have you in the studio.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie.